Hello there, how you all doing today? It's Alan Evans here, back with another video. Today I'm checking out a new game. I think it's like a bit like Breakpoint and Wildlands apparently. I think it's like just an online multiplayer game. Well, I think that's more like Breakpoint to be honest. It's called Ghost Recon Frontline. I don't know anything about it. I like to find out about it, and so here's what somebody else had to say about it, and yeah. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just crack in. Let's just see what they're talking about. Let's get it.
So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be talking about the new Ghost Recon game that was just introduced to us, Ghost Recon Frontline, and I will try to keep this as civil and as informative as possible, but as you can probably tell, man,
Right. Okay. So I'm just straight away. I'm looking at these character models, and they don't really. I don't know if they look. They just look a bit basic. They don't really look. I mean, I think they're just taken, what they had already had with Wildlands and Breakpoint. But I don't know if this. But I've heard that this is going to be a bit disappointing. I think this is just like an online multiplayer game. I've absolutely no idea. But you know, I don't know. But so let's just find out.
I am not happy about this whatsoever. It is not just me. If you saw the live stream up on Ubisoft page, you know just how mad people were. There were plenty of guys leaving some puke emojis on that thing, which to be honest, I cannot blame them. The Ghost Recon franchise has never been, in my opinion anyways, so out of touch like this before. Yeah.
I've got to say that I do think that Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is what I've been playing. I've been playing the DLC Fallen Ghost, and I've got to say, I've been really enjoying that very much. I think it's just like the best. Um, I think it's like probably the best Ghost Recon game that I've ever played, really, because you know, it's got there's just so much to it. Like you can play it with friends, or you can play it offline and solo if you want to. That's a nice touching uh, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and and I love the weapon customization and character customization. I always love them sort of customizations. But I think that other than that, it's I think it's got a good story, relatively good story. But I don't know about this though, because I think that with this front line, I think they're just taking what they already had with Breakpoint. I've never played Breakpoint because that's just an online multiplayer. So I've never played it. I don't really play many like online multiplayer games, but so I don't really know what to make of it. But anyway,
I keep wrapping my head around why they are selling us this type of content, because this is not what we want. This is a complete 180, and I hope I'm wrong, I really do, but I think this game is going to fail right from the start. I think it's going to die off as soon as it releases, and it is going to be a distant memory in our minds. Now, for those who don't know what I'm talking about and haven't watched a release video yet, I will be leaving a link down below in the pinned comment, and that is going to take you directly into the trailer for the new game. If you
because what I'm trying to think of this springs to mind is when is that it's kind of reminded me a bit like Call of Duty, the Warzone, and which I think for the first probably 8 months or so, the Warzone that got that was like started off really good. What I'm trying to say, and then you got all the cheaters, the hackers, and all these cheaters and stuff like that. That just ruined it. I mean, do people still play Warzone? Do people still want to play it? Because in my opinion, I've played a little bit of it, and I basically think it's shit. So sorry about the bad language, but yeah, but sorry about that. But I thought that was really shit, so I don't bother with it. But I think that, and I feel like this is going to sort of go the same way. I hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't know. I think it just looks like just by what the sound of it is. It sounds like just another Warzone clone, basically.
If you haven't watched it, you can check it out and come back right afterwards. I would post it, but the music is under copyright, so I can't really do anything about that. Now, before I give my opinion on this, I just want you guys to know where I'm coming from. I love this franchise. I don't particularly love what they did with Breakpoint, but I love the fact.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, I really like the Ghost Recon, the franchise. You know, it's definitely a lot better than what it used to be. With when it first started, I think on the PlayStation 1, or was it the PS2? I can't remember. But it was, I remember playing the Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and I really like that game. So I like the weapon customization, and it's a shame you can't really customize your character in that game, but but you can customize your weapons, and that's always a nice aesthetic to have there. So a nice aesthetic. That's not right. Um, oh, never mind.
That they fixed most of the things that were not working, and in the end of the day I'm still one of the few channels that still cover the game. Even though I'm not expecting to grow my channel with it, I honestly do it because I love the game, the franchise, and I love to create content for it. So when I say I don't agree with something, don't misjudge me being a hater, because I'm not, I'm a lover actually, which sounded a little bit wrong, but I do have a good grasp on what people on the community like, what they dislike, and what they were expecting. And this, my friends, this is far from it. Right then, what exactly is Ghost Recon Frontline? And I'm just going to translate pretty much what they said in the live stream. So Ghost Recon Frontline is a new installment for the franchise, and watch this, no single player. This is a
Yeah, see, that is the killing point right there, because it's kind of bad because they're only aiming it. This game is only for people that enjoy co-op games and like multiplayer games. So this is not for people who like me, who like to play single player games. Sometimes I like to complete games by myself, and sometimes I thought, I like to do that. But so this game is not for, well, it's not for me basically, because I don't really play online multiplayer games, and that's exactly what this is. And so therefore, this game really isn't for me. And I don't know, but
brand new installment in a franchise that is known by their single player campaigns and more recently by their open world games. And for their next game, the game which main purpose will be to revive the series just in the same way that Battlefield 2042 revived the Battlefield series, and they thought that the best way to do it will be with a 100 player multiplayer game in which, according to them, the player chooses how it wants to win. And we are going to talk about those different choices later on in the video, because in the end of the day it took them a full 6 minutes of explaining, and to be honest, I still don't know that much about the game. I'm still pretty confused. Now, you start off by choosing a contractor and a game mode. Contractors are pretty much classes, and they are generated from a pool of various nationalities, military origins, looks, and class. Big surprise with Legacy is, well, the ability to play the first Ghost Recon game for free and a DLC for Ghost Recon Wildlands. That's the entire celebration of the 20th anniversary. That's it, man, that's all we got. The only thing I actually really loved and was hyped about was the new DLC, Operation Motherland, that is coming out for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, in which Bowman from Ghost Recon Wildlands is returning, and it does look pretty good, but other than that, man, I have been very underwhelmed. very underwhelmed, but hey, I'm going to give this game a chance. I'm going to play it and give my honest opinion on it, and hopefully I'm wrong and it just blows me out of the water. I really hope so, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But guys, this was not the kind of video I was expecting to make. As some of you know, I was mad when I watched that stream, dude. All of us were, and I'm sorry for not being the normal caster play, as you guys know, but I can't just put on.
Okay, yeah. I think, let's just take that down. So yeah, that was Ghost Recon Frontline. I still don't really know what the game, what it's really about, other than it's like an online only multiplayer game, and I'm not really that sort of person. But I think if they had a single player like campaign as well as like the online multiplayer, I think it could have, you know, it might, have been okay. But just because of these, because I'm wondering, like the thing is with these online multiplayers, they start off okay for the first few months, like just like Warzone did, and then after that they just got silly, didn't they? Because we got the cheaters, all hacking in and all that nonsense. But and at least with single player games, campaigns and that, you don't get all that cheating. So that's one thing I like about single player games. But yeah, so that's some of my thoughts on that, and I'm still trying to find out a little bit more about what this game actually is and what it's going to be. So, because to me at the moment it just looks like just another like Warzone clone, basically. But anyway, so if you like this video, then do feel free to smash that like button. Um, and if you want to see more videos like this, then do consider smashing that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get notified when I upload more videos. Till then, be safe, and I'll see you again in the next one. If you have any suggestions, any recommendations, do feel free to drop them in the comments down below. I look forward to checking them out. So till then, be safe, and I'll see you again in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Cheers.